Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about getting started with Google Docs. And just to start off, I'm using Google Chrome. You can use any browser typically to use Google Docs. And so this is going to be a 4-part mini-series. So I know everyone used to, back in the 80s, used to love watching mini-series. Well, I'm going to try to do that to break this up and make it into smaller, digestible chunks. So to get started, we're going to talk about creating and importing a Google Sheet, or a Google Doc, rather. So go ahead and close that. I'm going to go ahead and up into my waffle. Now I'm signed into the Chrome browser. You don't have to be necessarily, but you do need to sign into Google overall. Some people are like, well, what's the difference? Well, the one is where the Google browser keeps all of your history and your bookmarks and everything else. The Google browser itself, the Google service, is kind of like Office 365. You're signing into a service to use the suite of products that it has. So kind of a separation in those two. So let's sign out of this. I want to sign into my K-12 account. And so I've got several accounts. This is normal, you see that. All right, and let's get right into, let's click on the waffle, I call this up here, and we're going to click on Docs. So creating and importing a Google Doc. So right away here I've got start a new document. Now they have some templates. They have a whole template gallery. So this might help. Let's go into general. This might help a little bit as far as like letters, informal letters, business letters, work, you name it. It's got all that in there. So if you want to kind of spice things up without having to go through all the hard labor of lifting, the heavy lifting of creating that, then you can. Let's just create a blank template, or blank entry, and I'm in. So with that, that's basically creating a new document. I can work with it right away. Now I haven't named this, so I'm going to want to name it right away. So let's click on this, and we'll call this for example. There we go. And I'm started on that. And just know that also that if I was to go into Google, another way to create a document is actually from Google Drive. So this is like my folder that contains all of my Google documents, spreadsheets and presentations, drawings, anything else that I've uploaded to Google Drive. If I click on New, look at that. I can click on Google Docs, blank document, or from a template. And so once again, I click on, let's say, blank document. And we'll call this another example. And last but not least, one other thing I can do is from Google Drive. Let's go back into another Google Drive document, or Google Drive rather. And let's click on New, and I can upload a file upload. And if I upload, let's say, a Word document, let's go into here. Let's try to find some. Okay, district standards, license agreement for Admirals. So here's district standards. Let's say I want to convert this from a Word document to a Google document. I can open this up. Once I've opened this up, all right, got it. Now that I've opened this, I can file, and I can save it as a Google Doc right there, and it converts it for me. So all right, that's a good start. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to close this, and we'll get started on the next video with edit and format.